The nonprofit organization Rise Above Colorado works with Colorado teens, educators, and community partners to empower local youth with healthy connections, decisions, and change, helping them get the facts, find their path, and rise above the noise. Jonathan Judge recently stopped by to tell us about the public art projects they support. For viewers who may not be familiar, what is Rise Above Colorado?
Rise Above Colorado is a statewide nonprofit, and as you just mentioned, we support teens through a variety of resources, free online, back-end support to youth-serving agencies, schools, but really trying to connect youth, help them with their mental health, help them through substance abuse prevention, and doing occasionally large-scale art projects to connect them to things bigger than themselves.
Yeah, and so how does art in the community and these murals really connect with your guys' mission?
I would say first, art is prevention. There's a mountain of research that shows that art can improve the lives, the well-being of individuals, communities alike, and as it relates to youth in particular, there's a number of studies that show art's improving things like attendance, grades, just their sense of belonging. So we embrace that and utilize that, but secondary, just kind of in this attention economy where it's tough to get the teens to respond to what's out there through social and digital media, where we do a lot of communication. Art is that hook. When we put a post, we highlight the most recent video. Teens gravitate towards that content. That's a means for us to get their attention, connect them to those resources, connect them to things that can help them support one another through those resources.
Okay. Was there a recent project that you guys did at Maury Middle School?
Correct.
Is that right? Okay, yes. Tell us more about it.
That's to date, I think, our largest project. In surface area, it was massive. So it's in between Clarkson and Emerson on 13th in central Denver. And it stretches around the entire city block. And we had a great crew of young adults from the middle school that helped design all of the content that you'll see inside the Mustangs, their mascot. So if you're driving along, you'll see that featured there. But they came out over the course of 2 weeks. They helped us paint that. And it was through rain and some intense heat, quite the project, but one that we're really proud of.
Great. And what kind of other projects have you guys done across the state?
We've primarily worked in smaller communities across Colorado. So this was a bit of an anomaly in that it is in Denver and that we were able to bring in such a large group of teens. But we, through this process, will get youth involved in the ideation. So they help us with the content that goes into the mural, and then start to finish, they paint with us. And we've done a little over 70 now across Colorado, stretching back for over a decade, and really proud of that work.
Is there any other type of support or resources that your organization does provide to teens?
Absolutely. So most of our work does concentrate on youth serving agencies, whether that's a middle school, high school, boys and girls clubs. So we provide a lot of back-end support through these educational resources that are free online. So I think our website will be up at some point, but they can access it through that. And then we do provide contract work, so if people need help with social digital media, I can come out and help them with a campaign. And then there's just a lot, because prevention is so broad, there's so many different things that can help youth. We kind of try as much as possible to meet the needs of communities where they're at and youth where they're at and provide that support.
Yeah, how would you recommend that parents out there right now jump in and help support Colorado youth?
I think one, just jumping in, as you said. I think sometimes there's a hesitancy. There's this belief that maybe they don't know enough to really act on their youth's mental health, to support them. And we know for a fact that one of the number one prevention tools out there is just parents having conversations, trying to connect with their youth, trying to support their youth. And if they do need that additional support, they can come to Rise Above. You can come to our website. They can speak to counselors, they could speak to one another, and pick up the skills needed to have those conversations.
Yeah, really great work that you guys are doing here in our community. Thank you so much for your time.
My pleasure, thank you.
Denver 7 is a proud partner of Rise Above Colorado, and we encourage you to get involved. They offer a collection of free, interactive, and engaging resources to educate and empower teens with necessary knowledge and skills. Also, consider making a donation to support their programs, and you can even sign up for their newsletter for updates and content from their team. Check out their website at iriseaboveco.org.